Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Regional Development. What announcements has he made about regional summits?
Honourable Shane Jones.
Action man.
Madam Speaker, it is best that this answer is heard in silence. I have announced a series, Madam Speaker, of 15 nationwide summits where the audiences have applauded the fact that at long last, after 3 years of absence, a regional development minister willing to be bold and make allocative decisions has arrived. Over 150 applications for the RIF fund have been received, and in those regions, Madam Speaker, already work is taking place on fixing up the neglected flood management systems as a consequence of the budget allocation of 100 initially, up possibly to $200 million. That is what the regional summits reflect.
Supplementary question. What can he report regarding last week's Southland Regional Summit?
Last Thursday, sadly for the dignity of the House, I was absent. We engaged with Ngāi Tahu and the civic leadership of Southland Murihiku. We shared the occasion with Ngāi Tahu, where the many thousands of hectares of aquaculture space as a consequence of the historic aquaculture settlement was announced. We also visited a host of developments, and I can say that in Bluff we saw paua being grown, and it was a day in Wellington, in Murihiku, where I celebrated whitebait, yet in other parts of the country white were being baited.
Supplementary question. What does he plan to discuss at the Taranaki Regional Summit tomorrow?
I'm looking forward to going to Taranaki, as we have already allocated a $5.8 million grant to that historic site, Parihaka. But I'm also proud to go into Taranaki because I'm going to extol the virtues of iron sand mining. I'm going to remind the audience that vanadium and other minerals are essential for the climate change journey. And unlike other MPs, we're prepared to make the hard trade-off decisions. And I'm also, Madam Speaker, going to share with the Taranaki audience that soon the oil and gas ban, which destroyed the oil and gas industry by the last government, will pass through Parliament.
Supplementary question. Why does the Minister think it is important to visit the regions and hold these summits?
So much of politics is about hope. Underlying these regional summits and the existence of the Pūtea $1.2 billion is a demonstration on the part of our government that we are willing to co-invest. We believe in public-private collaborative efforts, and from time to time there will be, on the rare occasion, projects that do require a modest level of grant funding. But people have to have confidence that solutions that are discovered in the regions won't be squashed by Wellington advisers or timid politicians, far too many of which sit on the other side of the House.
Supplementary question, Right Honourable Winston.
Can I ask the Minister whether or not his bruised shoulders have been fixed after the bumping that he's got from Labor Party members trying to push him aside as he's announcing regional projects around New Zealand?
I'm not sure about the ministerial responsibility in that question.